Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in this video we're going to be comparing the Moto G7 and the Pixel 3a, as both these devices in my opinion are really good options for mid-rangers if you guys are in the market for them. They're not too different, just if I want to speak out loud here and just be honest with you guys, there's really not much of a difference between them as far as user experience. They both handle everything that I need done with my smartphone very well. And of course, Motorola likes to keep things pretty close to stock, so I don't feel like there's like a learning curve or like an overpowered UI skin on top of it. Let's start off with the Moto G7. As the Moto G7, couple things about it. If you guys want to know spec wise, it does have the Snapdragon 632. It does have 4 gigabytes of RAM. It has 64 gigs of internal storage. So those are the types of specs that it has. I believe 3000 milliamp hour battery, and it does have a nano coating water repellent, but it's not water resistant. So if you can't submerge this underwater like the Moto X4. It does not have NFC, which is one of the things that's a caveat to me. As today I love using tap to pay, which means that I'm very forgetful. So if I forget my my bank cards, I rely on my phone to be able to do tap to pay. So that's one of the only major issues I have with it. But for those people who care about build quality, it does feel what you guys would consider to be premium in the hand. The back, the sides, the display, it's pretty nice. It feels pretty good, even though to me it's kind of a big device since I'm used to using the Pixel 3a. You guys can see it does have that teardrop notch on the top for the selfie camera. Also, you can see the proximity sensor kind of like flickering next to it. So that's where your proximity sensor is. Not bad device at all. And so now we're going to move on to the Pixel 3a. So let me go ahead and get that here in the shot. And Pixel 3a is probably king of mid-rangers in 2019. A lot of mixed reviews on it, but downright user experience is phenomenal with this device. Yes, it is made out of polycarbonate. That is the most obvious thing about this device, is that it's not made out of metal or made out of glass. It is plastic. But I can look beyond that, and I think you guys can look beyond that too if you guys really gave it a chance. Up top, there's no notches or anything like that. And for it having the Snapdragon 670, it's pretty quick. Even though it doesn't have the same processing chip as the Pixel 3, it still handles and still actually feels like the Pixel 3. So even though it does have like a mid-range CPU, it doesn't give you that mid-range feeling. And I think that's what a lot of people find as a wow factor to the Pixel 3a. It's the fact that as it's pushed as a mid-ranger for Google, it doesn't feel like a mid-ranger. So that kind of proves the theory, is that can you build a mid-ranger device that feels like a flagship? And it is possible. The Pixel 3a is that. And so while we run a benchmark test here, just to kind of give you guys the Geekbench scores for you guys to look at, really between these two devices, I'm going to tell you guys honestly, there's not much of a difference as far as user experience and what they can handle. The Moto G7 feels really good too as far as user performance. It handles really good. I haven't really had any jank or glitches or anything like that happen with it. Like I said, the NFC is the only downside to it that is not really a big deal because you can live without NFC. And I think it's a good thing though that it can actually bring you just as good of an experience as the Pixel 3a can. So the only thing between these two that I would definitely say that would be something to really look at is price point. I believe the Moto G7 goes for up to $250, or the price might have dropped as of late, and the Pixel 3a goes for $399, basically $400. So that's pretty much the only difference with it, is like, which do you want? I mean, with the Moto G7, yes, you're getting near stock Android experience, pay less for it, and it does kind of have that teardrop notch if that's something that's very important to you, if you want to look modern and everything like that. With the Pixel 3a, which is about $150 more or $200 more depending on what bargain you get for the Moto G7, what you get for that additional $150 to $200 more obviously is the fact that it's going to be supported by Google for the next 3 years. And also you can take advantage of Google Photos with the, I think, 2 or 3 years of unlimited full resolution photos that you can upload. That's the only difference between the two. Now, down to cameras, because that's one of the things here. The Moto G7 takes really good cameras. I've posted up a video of camera samples, and they're okay. Low lighting is where they're going to struggle, but obviously the Pixel 3a has that area covered, as the Pixel 3a has the same cameras as the Pixel 3. So there's not like a major difference there between the Pixel 3 and the Pixel 3a. So of course camera quality is going to be given to the Pixel 3a, but the Moto G7 doesn't slouch. It does take very good photos too. So I think that's where it kind of shines too as well, compared to like the Pixel 3a. So that's just kind of my thoughts and opinions and the comparison between the Moto G7 and Pixel 3a. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section of the video. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions about either one of these two devices, please feel free to comment them and I would get back to you as soon as I can. Again, thanks for checking out this video. Subscribe if you have not, and hit the bell option to know when I upload another video. I would really appreciate that. And as always, aloha.